Live from New Bedford, ladies and gentlemen, this is the YouTube channel blog show of authenticity, inspiration, and realness, also of good times, personality, and fun. This is Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977, and now, here's your host of the show. He is Big Beefy E. He is Mr. Shenanigans and the elder statesman of the Rant and Rave podcast, Mr. Eric M. Lima. Thank you very much, Mr. Announcer, sir. Well, hello there, everyone. Excuse me. Welcome to yet another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Episode number 1431 of the show. It is 5:42 p.m. May the 25th, 2024, Memorial Day weekend. Happy Memorial Day weekend to all of you good people out there. And let us remember those who have sacrificed their lives to fight for our freedom. And I give them a salute and a heart and say thank you. And thank you so much for your service, including our servicemen who are still on the battlefield or still in training. And thank you for your service to all the men and women out there in all armed forces of our United States military. So thank you all for your service, and those who have served, thank you as well. We want to honor you guys. And you guys are awesome. Keep going, keep rocking, and do your thing. I'll be praying for you. So, you guys are a blessing and a half. I want to give a shout out also to my good friends Brandon Martin, Jordan Little, Chayton Long, Dan XP, and the rest of the crew for coming in and having a lot of fun. And I got roasted about wearing a dress and all that good stuff, race car beds and giant lizards. I always wanted to put that in there. And so, now we always have a good time. King of the Ring, King and Queen of the Ring, pretty decent card. It was some good matches in the end. A lot of, so this is, okay, it's over. I kind of meant to do this, but, I kind of meant to, get a video going, but I haven't got a chance to because I was talking with everybody else behind the scenes and whatnot, and just had a great time. So it's a decent time, good times, and I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. So let's get right into it, folks. King and Queen of the Ring, excuse me. The women's tag team titles were on the line in this matchup. Now I was concerned. I made a prediction yesterday. I picked that Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell would walk away with a women's tag team championship. Excuse me, because of Bianca Belair's knee was a huge concern. But despite that, Bianca Belair toughed it out. Young lady has been very tough, and she earns my respect. Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair did retain their titles. Now, I have an idea. Should Bianca Belair go down with an injury, Jade Cargill will probably not hesitate to put Naomi in this situation and have her as a partner as well. I think Naomi and Jade Cargill will also make a great team as well. I think either two of these three ladies would be great. Make a new Freebirds, so to speak. And I think that's a huge. That could be a huge deal for in the women's tag team division. So I think Jade Cargill and Naomi could make an excellent team. Should Bianca Belair need surgery on her knee? We'll find out for sure if she's actually going to be sitting out for a while. And but Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair, they've been the great champs so far. They got that great chemistry going. And like I said, adding a veteran like Naomi to them, I think it's going to give Naomi an opportunity to mentor Jade Cargill a little bit more, and I think it would help both ladies out. So that's the case. Also, the women's world title was on the line in this matchup. Becky Lynch versus Liv Morgan. Now, there's a big story about Becky Lynch, whether or not there's a story I just recently heard that Becky Lynch may go into acting, and also the contract with I don't know if she's going to extend her contract with the WWE, and it's all up to Becky Lynch and what she wants. But Becky Lynch, Liv Morgan, and during the matchup, Dominic Mysterio arrives ringside and just snooping around ringside for what, we don't know. But it distracted Becky Lynch long enough. Liv Morgan took advantage as he slid a steel chair in. Liv Morgan hit Becky Lynch with that steel chair, and then hit the Oblivion, and we have a new Women's World Champion in Liv Morgan. So what does that mean exactly for the situation? Is things good with, is Rhea Ripley getting a hold of this? I want to see if she responded on X, because I got a hunch. I know she's with her fiance Buddy Matthews right now. I am going to try to find out whether or not, whether or not, let's see. There. Okay, Rhea Ripley. I found her. No problem. And let's see. Let's see. Yeah. Nothing yet. She has not responded. She has not responded yet to what has transpired at the King and Queen of the Ring in Jeddah, Saudi Arabia. But I'm sure she'll have some kind of response after she probably needs to process everything that's going on. Whose side is Dominic Mysterio on, basically? Or is it a setup to get Rhea Ripley back the Women's World title? Or is Rhea Ripley going to be ousted as a member of Judgment Day? Because lots of factors can go, lots of things that you can go in which way possible. So there's that. So that's the case. The Intercontinental title on the line as Sami Zayn defends it against Chad Gable, who's got a personal vendetta against Zayn, and Big Bronson Reed, who is doing it for business. He wants to win the Intercontinental title for himself. And he tried to have Otis attack Sami Zayn, and then as he held Sami Zayn for Otis to hit a clothesline, Sami Zayn ducked out of the way. Otis ended up hitting Chad Gable. And Sami Zayn took advantage of the situation, hit the Haluva kick on Bronson Reed. 1, 2, 3. Sami Zayn retained the title. And Chad Gable was not very happy with Otis. I'm sure Monday Night Raw, that's going to be a situation that is going to be addressed when we get there. Now, Byron Saxton interviewed Cargill and Belair, and they said they're going to keep going as women's tag team champions as long as they can. And like I said, if Bianca Belair's knee can hold up, and I'm sure as long as they can defend the belts, that's great. If I don't know if they're waiting for Asuka to return, recuperate from injury or not, to get a rematch with the Kabuki Warriors. That's another thing too. Another two to consider as well. So we're gonna have to look into that. Look into that situation. People are around in the crowd for watching the Queen in the Ring final, as all the tag teams, 8-Town Down Under, the tag team champions of the WWE. That would be Grayson Waller and Austin Theory. Street Profits with B-Fab. That would be Angelo Dawkins and Montez Ford. DIY, Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa to see the next matchup. Lyra Valkyria and Nia Jax battled out for the Queen of the Ring. Triple H made this announcement earlier on. I think it was last night, before SmackDown went on the air, that the winners of these tournaments will get title shots at SummerSlam. And I picked Nia Jax to win it because, one, she's got the size advantage, and two, the experience is on her side. These two women just fought it out. Nia Jax was this was like a 60-40 domination by Nia Jax. Lyra Valkyria fought, showed us why she did upset. In fact, Lyra Valkyria is 2-0 against members of Damage Control. You got, she defeated Dakota Kai in the quarterfinals and Io Sky. In the second round, she defeated Io Sky. Now, in the semifinal, she defeated, the quarterfinals, she defeated Dakota Kai and Io, and then she defeated Io Sky in the semis. And winning this matchup, though, Nia Jax has won this matchup, and then Triple H was in the ring, handed her the crown, gave her a hug, and Kayla Braxton interviewed Jax after the matchup, and then Jax says she will be WWE Women's Champion. So right now, SummerSlam is Bayley versus Nia Jax, unless Bayley loses the title to someone else. We shall see. Meanwhile, Becky Lynch was walking backstage. She was yelling at Dom. Dom was right there, and Byron Sexton interviewed Becky Lynch. Says, I realize I have a rematch clause in my contract. I'm going to get that rematch. I'm going to talk to Pierce. I'm going to do it this Monday night on Raw. So that could be something to be considered. And Carmelo Hayes and Tiffany Stratton were in the crowd to watch the King of the Ring final, Gunther versus Randy Orton. And you know, Gunther and Randy Orton. This was a heck of a matchup. Could have gone either way. Gunther did a chop where like a big bruise was on Randy Orton's chest. But in the end, though, however, Gunther picked up the victory. But there was a little controversy where one of Orton's shoulders was off the mat, and I think the referee was not in the position to see that, and ended up counting the 3 anyways. And so Gunther is the King of the Ring. I'm sure that situation will be addressed somehow. So Gunther was interviewed by Byron Sexton, and he says he's the King General, and he says that he will be World Heavyweight Champion. So right now, Damian Priest has that title. Him and Gunther would be a heck of a match at SummerSlam. So that could change because Caleb Braxton interviewed Triple H. He announced at Clash at the Castle in Glasgow, Scotland, the World Heavyweight title will be on the line. Damian Priest going one-on-one with Drew McIntyre for that championship. So that's going to be a huge deal in Glasgow, Scotland. I'm sure Drew McIntyre will love to get that title back. Meanwhile, Chelsea Green and Piper Niven and LA Knight in the crowd, and Mike Rome decided to introduce the ring announcer for the main event, Ibrahim Al-Ajaj, who was like a Saudi Arabian comedian, a celebrity there, and introduced Cody Rhodes and Logan Paul in this title matchup. And this was a heck of a matchup. Could have gone either way. Logan Paul was an outlier again, and I'll tell you why. He said he will not use brass knucks in the matchup. He says he'll beat Cody Rhodes clean. And that's when I unfortunately went off on the fact that I don't want to wear a dress. If Logan Paul wins the title. Now, and what happened was one of his stooge friends from Prime decided to sneak a pair of brass knucks to him. Michael Cole was upset about it, called him a loser. He said, you broke a promise. I thought Logan Paul was going to start something with Michael Cole. Corey Graves was trying to hold him back. And as he's getting Cody Rhodes back in the ring, he's glaring at Corey Graves. I'm like, don't start with Corey Graves, man. Just and it cost him in the end. At the 3 Crossroads, Cody Rhodes retained the WWE Championship. So no world title for Logan Paul. And I'm sure Nick Aldis probably caught wind of what's going on, and he's going to probably make Logan Paul defend that United States title. And I would not be surprised if LA Knight wants that shot. We'll see what happens this Friday, the Friday night on SmackDown after the fallout from the King and the Queen of the Ring. So, I also got some news for you guys. I'm getting some more stuff from eBay. I ordered a couple more Tony Storm shirts on Amazon, and I ordered a Kabuki Warrior shirt from Fanatics. I can't wait to get that. And I ordered a new Red Sox yearbook from eBay. I can't wait to get all this stuff. And that will be next month, our virtually purchase acquisition. So be on the lookout. Be well aware, okay? So, and got my newest one, wearing my Bullseye t-shirt. I am so happy about that. So, that's all the time we have on this show. As you know, tonight is AEW Collision. We'll report on that. And I'll make my predictions for AEW Double or Nothing happening tomorrow night. So I'm really excited about that. So that's all. Episode 1431 is complete. Thank you for tuning in. And until the next episode comes rolling around. Oh, by the way, I'm up to 288 subscribers. Thank you for keep the subscriptions coming. Appreciate it. Like I said, my goal at the end of the year, 300 subscribers. That's the goal. All right. Thank you very much for tuning in. Once again, thank you. And until the next episode comes rolling around, Mr. Announcer, take us home. That is all for today's episode. This is your announcer speaking for Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. A Big Beefy E, door for Bob Saget Productions, and in association with a Raven Bofa Telepictures and Distribution. Thank you for watching today's episode. Tune in next time for another episode of Eric Lima Shenanigans of 1977. Goodbye for now.